Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. We've got news out of Greenville where the convention center is going to be hosting a workforce development fair. Better Skills, Better Jobs Career Fair will be held at the Greenville Convention Center from 2 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. today. The event is the largest job fair of its kind in Eastern Carolina, where more than 130 hiring employers will be available to talk about open positions with job seekers. The fair is open to adults and high school students interested in learning about and applying to jobs at local companies. Vendors offering career resources and educational information will also be at the fair. Pitt County High School students will be bussed in from their schools today to learn more about career opportunities in Pitt County and the surrounding areas. Adults looking for a new gig are invited to pre-register for time slots, but can also register on site for the afternoon session. Those interested in attending can sign up for the fair by following a link on our website, WITN.com. And now we need to turn our attention to, again, the ongoing government shutdown. Bianca Ficeni has more from Washington, D.C.
Every other
to make this bill
shutdown.
24 hours later, and both sides are still blaming each other.
Donald Trump and Republicans shut the federal government down.
Democrats followed through on their threat to shut down the United States government.
While lawmakers will be in Washington Thursday, Capitol Hill was already planned to be fairly quiet in observance of Yom Kippur, according to Senate Majority Leader John Thune. The Senate holds their next vote Friday afternoon. As Americans wait for the stalemate to resolve, many federal workers are bracing for layoffs.
We're not getting paid for the work we're performing. We're nervous about making ends meet. And the American people are also nervous about what a government shutdown means to their earned benefits.
We don't like that. We don't necessarily want to do it, but we're going to do what we have to keep the American people's essential services continuing to run.
Now, the Democrats say these layoffs will be targeted toward government programs the GOP doesn't like.
Targeting the clean energy economy. Republicans have been doing that since January 20th and assaulted the clean energy economy and the creation of good-paying American jobs in their one big, ugly bill.
But it's a claim that the administration denies. At the heart of the issue is health care. The Democrats want to reverse Medicaid cuts and President Trump's tax breaks and spending reductions from the summer. They also want to extend tax credits that make health insurance premiums more affordable for the millions of people who purchase through the Affordable Care Act. For now, it seems like neither side is willing to budge. And according to the Congressional Budget Office, an estimated 750,000 federal employees could be furloughed each day of a shutdown. In Washington, Bianca Ficeni, NBC News.
Well, thank you very much, Bianca, for that report. We now turn to your weather forecast. Again, all eyes still on Imelda, even though we're looking at beautiful sunny skies across eastern North Carolina at this hour. As we make our way through the day, winds will gradually decrease around not just, of course, the hurricane itself, but around us. Now, Bermuda took it on the chin last night. The system is now pulling away from the island, moving east at a rapid 30 miles an hour. Maximum sustained winds right now 80 miles an hour with gusts up to 105 miles an hour. It is a Category 1 hurricane that will continue to work its way deeper into the Atlantic and then approach Europe as we head into the start of next week. Certainly not something we're going to need to worry about once we get done with today, but today it is still creating some strong winds across parts of eastern North Carolina. No rain showers today. We woke up to a few drops yesterday. Not the case today. Early on this morning, we had the mid to upper 50s across most of the east, still hanging on to a few of those mid to upper 50s readings across, well, the North Carolina-Virginia line. Roanoke Rapids right now 55 degrees, 58 in Ahoskie, but elsewhere we have warmed up thanks to that sunshine. Right now, most of us in the low to mid 60s, a few of us little bit closer to the water. Right now, upper 60s into the low 70s. A northeasterly wind, though, still in play today. Right now, we are looking at a 15 to 20 mile per hour breeze. Sustained wind, that is, along the coast. As you head a little bit further inland, winds more in the 6 to 12 mile per hour range. Gusts not going to be quite as strong today for inland areas, but those of you watching along the Outer Banks and around the Sounds should still anticipate, again, some strong gusty winds as we make our way into the afternoon. Now, for the next several days, we're going to be looking again at a fairly calm and straightforward forecast. An incoming high pressure system will do us plenty of favors by helping keep our skies mostly clear. There will be some moisture trying to work its way in off the Atlantic, but it doesn't really look like that moisture is actually going to be able to create any raindrops across eastern North Carolina. Once that high really settles over the east, it's looking like warm weather is just going to be sticking with us, but as that high moves off into the Atlantic, once it moves off to our east, that's when we start to see those overnight lows creep back up again, indicating a slight rise in humidity. With that rise in humidity, we will see a slight rise in rain chances starting Sunday and lasting through Monday and Tuesday. Right now, it's looking like Wednesday and Thursday, a strong cold front will work its way over the east, giving us not only the opportunity for more widespread rain showers, but an opportunity for some thunderstorms as well. Still a little bit too early to tell whether or not we'll see any severe weather as those storms roll through, but it's certainly something we'll be tracking as we head through this upcoming weekend and into the start of next week. That's all we have time for today's 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful Thursday.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by ENC Pirate Realty.